Y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Double A Hef here with another dose of the Truth Scope. As you can see, I have my boy, my main man, Q Fusion Reacts. What up, Q?
Woo! Welcome to Double A Hef's channel. We are here to play. Okay, I am done. I am done for now. I am so done for now.
All right, so without further ado, before we even get into this video, right? First things first, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We just did it live on the Truth Media Podcast channel. Don't go and watch it now. I'm just letting y'all know after this, y'all can go watch that. And if you haven't subscribed to that channel yet, definitely do so. I'm gonna leave a link in the in the description below. That way you can find the channel if you don't know how to get to it. All right. But as you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about the worst trade ever made. Brittany Griner for the what's his nickname? The Butcher of Death, or the fucking some crazy shit like that. Either way, it was a horrible trade. And we're going to get into why it was such a bad trade. We're going to get into our thoughts on that individually. Q Fusion and I have not spoken about this prior to this video. This is all live. All right. And even the video that I'm about to share with you guys, I've never watched. I just know that they did it. So we're going to watch that. We're going to break that down. So without further ado, let's get into Stephen A. Smith and First Take and see what they have to say about the whole Brittany Griner released from prison. And before we even get into that, what I can say to you is this. When she got locked up, I didn't care. What's that? Okay, never mind. I didn't care when she got locked up. At the end of the day, whether you want to say, oh, you know, she shouldn't be locked up for 9 years for that, hey, that's a conversation that we can have. And I'll agree with you on that. But when in Rome, do as the Romans. You know what I'm saying? If you're a fucking 6'8" woman, you know, with a huge target on your back, and you're an American behind enemy lines, maybe you should be a little extra careful. You know what I'm saying? About how you conduct yourself. So not just to Brittany Griner, but to any of my brothers and sisters that have plans on going abroad. You know the scope of the land. Know the global temperature. Know what's going on. All right, you can't just be out there getting caught with our pants down and then fucking crying and sending sob letters on Thanksgiving, you know, like to the president. So, you know, hey, for her and her family, great. This is great news. But again, like the same thing when George Floyd died, I didn't give a fuck, and a lot of y'all niggas didn't care either. So let's just keep it.
Oh,
no, I mean, that's serious. Let's just keep
it.
Shit. Let's just keep it a buck.
Damn, we turned up for real. Oh goddamn! All right.
This is
shit. We are on the Truth Scope. I see.
This is the truth. Let's be real. Let's keep it true. When George Floyd got killed, nobody gave a shit about the nigga life before then, and don't give a fuck about it after. So like, she got locked up. We don't give a fuck about her before then, and y'all don't give a fuck about it after. So let's not act like we do. Okay, let's remain true. So let's play this video and see what they got to say about this.
Snap.
I was gonna say about Miss Brittany Griner, but should I call you Mister? should I call you Mister? Mr. Brittany Griner?
Yeah.
Guys, incredible news. Stephen A., I'll start with you. Your reaction.
Relief. Very, very happy for Brittany Griner and her wife Sherelle and the whole family, the WNBA community, the NBA community, anybody associated with the game of ball knows what Brittany Griner has meant to the game as an American citizen.
Whoa!
I'm sorry. Oh, fuck. Oh, man.
No, Mike, you go first, please. Please. You go No, Stephen A.
Bro.
I gotta hit Stephen A. with the Skip Bayless. Stephen A. what she means for the game of basketball.
What are we doing?
Drake?
Yeah.
Drake?
What are we doing right now? I wish you had the video of where she was on Sports Center and they asked her to dunk,
Oh, she missed like
and but she missed every dunk, bro. She missed on live television, live national television. She missed every fucking. You had one job and you're 6'8". I digress, man. I'm out of here, bro. Oh yeah, that's why I'm laughing when Stephen A makes it. What she meant to the get? Yeah, whose game? What game of basketball? Come on, man. What are we doing here, bro?
But the thing is, Stephen A. I know he knows better, but Stephen A. is a company man. So he told the company line. Yeah, and he's gonna get out there and say that. That's why he's not even looking at the camera. We've all seen time and time before Stephen A. Smith like, put the camera on me, and he looking right into the damn camera. He not even looking. He looking down. He looking over here. Like he's saying some bullshit. What she means to the game of basketball. What the hell does she give to the game of basketball,
bruh?
Please,
bruh. Besides turning women out, but yeah. What just happened here? Oh, I think it's the Truth Scope running off on me, man. The outlandish, the disrespect, and the churlishness, and I'm loving it. Hey, let us carry on.
And obviously, we're happy to see her home. Obviously, we'd be remiss in neglecting to mention the importance of Paul Whelan ultimately coming home. His brother, I saw his brother David Whelan on CNN this morning. Class exemplified.
That's something that we should talk about. So it's not only that Brittany Griner was the trade was made, right? Mm-hmm. No, but in that we left Paul Whelan.
Ooh.
Who's been over? Brittany Griner's been there for about roughly 9 months. He's been there for years. Mm-hmm. If I'm Paul Whelan and that happens, I've lost all faith in this country. To a degree, I have my faith has been dwindling. I love my country, but my faith has been dwindling because of things like this. She got brought out or traded for because she's quote unquote black and because she's quote unquote LGBTQ. That's it.
Damn.
That's it.
Damn.
That's it. Call it what you want. Because I know everyone loves to call me misogynist and all that. Hey, call it what the fuck you want. I don't care. But that's the truth of the matter. Paul Whelan, a quote unquote white dude. Joe Biden's like the optics won't look good if I do that because I'm white, he's white, he's a man, I'm a man. Yeah, he's been there longer, and yeah, he's actually he served his country, but let me go with this one who said she'll never respect the flag or stand for the national anthem and yada all laundry list of all these things. Laundry list. But that's the one that we're gonna use all these resources on and then make an imbalanced trade. What are your thoughts, Mike? You hear me?
I hear you.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, you got anything to add?
No. Thank you for that. This is just it's just another thing in a long line of bull snappedness that happens within the lines of the U.S. Right? It's the tail of the turn, right? Where we're looking at how somebody. Somebody was like we traded Brittany Griner for basically the Russian Tony Stark, right?
Yeah.
And then in the meantime, I'm sure there's a ton of people that were well in line. Like I feel like this is like she has basically earned herself like the presidential, like when you say like, oh, if the president needed a kidney transplant, and there was like 100 people that were waiting, that were sitting in that line to get that transplant, and she just bounced up the line without providing any real value to the U.S. whatsoever. And yet you saw a ton of people it's like watching that. She's not even on the status of somebody who's on like the elite level of stardom. And yet the guy that you're mentioning, Paul Whelan, and I'm sure there's a number of other people that have been imprisoned wrongfully as well. And they didn't even get an opportunity to come home. But we're trading her, a basketball player, for literally a bomb makeshifter. He can make a bomb out of a pack of gum. You know what I'm saying? And we trading that for Brittany Griner. God, he about to say less. They about to, oh my God. I don't even want to say
you know what's crazy is that all these NBA quote unquote analysts and pundits, right? When the Rudy Gobert trade happened, they were like, "Oh, there's no way Kevin Durant can get traded because if Rudy Gobert trade demanded all of this from Utah, then no one can ever offer anything for Kevin Durant." But I don't hear any of these NBA analysts or pundits saying that. But they all want to pay lip service to, oh yeah, Paul Whelan. But that's how we know you're full of shit. That's why I love the Truth Media Network, the Truth Media Podcast. I love the Truth Scope because we don't have to toe the company line. We are the company.
Woo!
And the company is the truth. Period. So we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? No holds barred. No holds barred.
Yes, honey.
And Stephen A. Smith, like and none against him. None against people that go to work and that say, hey, I want to do the best to make my boss more money. That's great. I want people like that to work for us one day, right? But people like him and these networks are why Draymond Green coined the term new media because it's a real thing. Mm-hmm. It's a real thing, and it's actually a great branding. It's a great marketing strategy, because there's nothing new about it. Media is media, right? To be honest with you, but we're not beholden to these groups and these corporate interests. So no, Brittany Griner, that was the most uneven trade. That was worse than the Paul Gasol trade to the Lakers. That was worse than the trade that the Boston Red Sox did when they gave Babe Ruth to the Yankees for like 2 cigarettes and a pack of gum. I'm saying that was worse for a pack of Newports. Yeah, worse than that. Like worse than all of those combined, because she brings nothing. She literally brings nothing that should be praised to our society. The chick is 6'8" with no guard skills, can barely dunk, plays WNBA, makes $250,000 a year, and the average American makes like $50,000 a year. But yet she screams and complains about injustices and how she's mistreated and all sorts of stuff. Come on. If the WNBA folded tomorrow, that'll be better for the GDP. That will be better for the GDP because the NBA would have more money to invest in things that are actually going to be lucrative. And you're going to see a return on investment. Let's just call it what it is. If the WNBA dissolved today, that would be a great thing for the GDP as a whole. Because the NBA could then do more things.
They can allocate way more of their resources.
Yeah. Oh, well, what about the jobs? What about all the jobs? Those jobs for the WNBA literally are part of the reason why they fail. They don't need all these trainers. They don't need those trainers, but they're paying trainers for a sport that no one's watching.
Oof. It just makes my
Thoughts from the video?
No, please continue. You were spitting that hot fire today.
Recognizing the importance and the relief that we should all feel the fact that Brittany Griner has been released. Nevertheless, still hoping and praying that his ultimately, who's been detained in Russia for the last 4 years, ultimately get released. But what it comes down to is that she's home. Pressure was brought to bear. The United States obviously had been working behind the scenes for quite a long time. The Biden administration is to be applauded in all of this because they put forth their due diligence. And it's important to recognize the fact that while we bring up Brittany Griner, we also bring up Paul Whelan from this perspective. The Biden administration said that they worked diligently and they pushed to try to get him released as well. And Russia was steadfast in their position that the only person that they were going to release at this particular particular moment in time was Brittany Griner. They didn't forget about anybody else. They tried to get other Americans to come home as well, but Russia refused to relent in regard. So it was either Brittany Griner or nothing.
And to that, that's alleged. That's alleged. But let's just take it for face value. If I'm America, I say there's nothing to talk about then. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Excuse me. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about then. Because Paul Whelan, 4 years, 4 birthdays, 4 Christmases, 4 Hanukkahs, whatever the hell he believes in. If he has kids, those are 4. Well, depending on how many kids he had, it could be 1 birthday a year. That's 4 birthdays. If he has 2, that's 8 birthdays. If he has 3, that's 12 birthdays that he's missed. You know, a wife, family, Mother's Day, Father's Day, all these things he's missed for 4 years. This chick was over there for 9 months. So you know what? No, it wasn't. Hey, you know what? Hey, they only wanted to offer her up. No. That's the only people they were talking about. That's the person that they wanted, because again, Biden said, you know what? The optics says I should get the quote unquote black LGBTQ monster as opposed to getting the quote unquote white dude, because the white dude, I'm a white dude. It's gonna look like I'm just getting white dudes, and then I'm gonna have all these people coming after me saying, "Hey, exactly. Oh, but you left her." Just totally disregarding the fact that he's over there for 4 years,
bruh.
I saw a post today on Facebook, Mike. This dude posted, "Hey, you know, it's messed up how they got Brittany out and left a dude that served his country over there." You know what I'm saying? And then a chick responded to that comment, and she said, "Oh, so you what? So the black chick comes home, and you got an issue with that? You want them to get the white dude?" Look, man, that's not what it's about. That's not what it's about. It's about merit, and then also it's about time. You know, if it's up to me, get the person that's been over there the longest, get them out.
Bro,
we can't get the person that's been over there the shortest and get them out. No. What are you telling the people that's been over there for 4 years, 10 years, 15 years? What are you saying to them? Huh? Because, and again, Stephen A. Smith just said, "Oh, you know, Brittany Griner was the only one on the table." That doesn't make any sense. We just gave up the merchant of fucking death.
Woo!
That's his name, the merchant of death. You don't. So that was a high ticket. All right, Russia wanted him. So what Russia says, we want our A player, and you're asking for your A player, but we're only going to say no. You can get your D player.
Yeah, not even a G League player.
Yeah, and then think about it, and then you acquiesce. So even if you it's just bullshit, because you acquiesce. So then now it's like, oh, they're going to keep working and try to get Whelan home. What the fuck does Russia want? that's going to outvalue Whelan, because they have Whelan over there because they suspected him as being a spy, which he probably was doing. He probably was doing spy work. Okay, but you leave him over there?
Bro, Russia. See, my thing is is that like I get it, right? There's some people. She looks like somebody. Yeah, she looks like somebody out here, right? So it's like, oh, my sister, you know, bringing home my sister. What I need you guys to do, right? For us here, you know, on this episode, take yourselves out of it for just 1 second. Stop thinking about yourselves for just 1 second. I know it's hard. I know it's hard for a lot of you guys. I know it's, you know, it's really tough for you guys to just take yourselves out of your own 2 shoes. Okay. This ninja, if there was, I'm killing everybody out here. I don't care. Say the price, and I'm laying fire to the rain. That's this ninja. Y'all let him go back to his home, because he's not going back over there to go to jail. Oh, no. He's going over there to shake Putin's hand, right? He's going over there to my brother, my comrade. It's glad. I'm glad we got you back. I'm so glad we got you back. Here's your next mission. The White House. Yo, bro,
no, not that. He's sending him straight to Ukraine.
Yeah, he's sending him somewhere, man, and he's going to work ASAP. Mind
Ukraine.
you, we're getting Brittany back, right? And we're getting her to do what? Do what, guys?
Yeah, right?
Play more subpar basketball.
Yeah.
Okay. What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing here? What are we doing? And the fact, their ratings are going to go through the roof now, and they probably will for like 2 seconds. Actually, they probably won't, because by the time that May comes around, when their season starts, they're going to be like, "Oh, who the fuck was Brittany? Oh, is she even playing? Oh no, she's probably too scarred mentally to be able to play again. So she'll probably even retire. So that might not even be a possibility to get her on a court again." So, my thing is like, guys, we have just let go. Let's just do this I want to try to equate this better for you guys out there that may just not understand. Because people are, you're hearing it, oh, we let this really bad guy go. Okay. You think he's a really bad guy. We let go. Who's the most notable person? We let go LeBron James. The LeBron James, okay, of arms dealing. The LeBron James of arms dealing. 4. Insert any player that I may name that you will never, ever care to know. That is on the geopolitical sphere. That is who we traded this ninja for Brittany Griner. And y'all are sitting here trying to make this a black and white issue. No, ninja. People are going to die. And you know what? And it's when y'all see I don't want to see y'all on watching CNN with the tissues in your hand when you see some building get, blown to smithereens because they go looking and they're trying to find out where the object was that blew it. They ain't gonna find it, because guess what? The Merchant of Death could make smithereens out of fucking macaroons. Okay? That ninja can make a bomb out of gums and sticks. Okay? Out of gum and sticks, and y'all let this ninja back to his home country to go back to work. And you know what? I'm just
and they applaud it. They applaud it.
Well, she got out the airport.
The same people that talk about, oh yeah, equality for all of this. You just let out a fucking megalomaniacal fucking
bro,
like mad science out,
bro,
back to its home country. Like what? What for Brittany Griner? Brittany Griner.
Jesus of Nazareth.
Right. Anyway.
Jesus of Nazareth.
And they made a decision of making sure that they got her home. So her family,
the wise decision.
Basketball community at large.
You must not know about him.
Pointed out during her press conference this morning, as the Biden administration, Joe Biden himself pointed out, there's still work to be done. To help others, and Brittany Griner is going to play a role to assist in that regard. And I think that she.
It's interesting that he says that Brittany Griner is going to play a pivotal role in helping bring others home. How the hell can she do that? She couldn't help herself get home. She was complaining about all this shit when she was here. I'm saying, I hate this full patriotism shit. Like you were the biggest like socialist. Oh yeah, America. I'm not. Why should I respect this country? All sorts of shit. And then you're writing fucking Thanksgiving letters to Joe Biden. Please get me home. I'm saying, like, get the fuck out of here with that. Miss me with all of that nonsense.
If only America was more petty.
Oh my God.
Russia would not have made this trade. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh,
Russia would not have made this trade, man.
No way. They're like, no.
Oh, and her loved ones should be applauded for that as well.
I mean, obviously, super excited. A lot of texts this morning. 293 something days. Too long. For the things that I played 7 years in.
Yeah, I know it's hitting her.
To have her back, but to kind of understand the conditions and kind of Russian mentality when you're over there, I can't imagine how that hug is going to feel. Because even when you're just playing basketball overseas, to get back, set foot on American soil, and now for Brittany to be able to do that, our whole.
What about Paul to be able to do that?
It's a sisterhood.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. Oh man. Whoa. Oh my God. I can't believe this. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Please continue. I just need to get
and anybody, like you said, involved in the game of basketball has to be exuberant.
Why?
This morning.
Come on.
You're not even going to talk to her. You're not even going to talk
anyone. anyone involved in even basketball is going to be exuberant about this. Like, why? Like, for what? And I don't want to come across as the crass. At the end of the day, an American citizen has released for some like trumped up charges, in my opinion. Right?
Yeah.
So yes, I'm happy that she doesn't have to do 9 years for that. Even
Mm-hmm.
though I have a whole bunch of advice for her and people like like that. Like, hey, don't do these things. Be smarter. That's what this channel is about for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, I'm happy for her and her family, even though I know that Brittany Griner doesn't give a shit about me, mainly because I'm a man, and she could care less about anything that's going on in my life. But still, that's fine. I'm cool with that. But let's not pretend that everyone associated with basketball should be exuberant because she's back. Like, what has she's not Steph Curry. She's not LeBron James. She's not Michael Jordan. So she hasn't changed the fucking game. She hasn't even changed the WNBA.
Oof.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like she's got there and been winning rings and rings and rings like on some Bill Russell shit. Like the greatest defensive metrics ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, where it's like, oh my God, like shit, she's a walking Hall of Famer right now. Like, it's just like unbelievable. Like, let's be real. Oh my God,
man. And we've always been very active, and she's going to be very active in helping others.
Thank you,
Absolutely, in her mission.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you this because obviously
stress of the NBA got to her.
If I remember correctly, you became a Russian citizen in 2008. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Talk to us about what you were feeling as this whole ordeal was unfolding, Coach, from the perspective of she's over there. Because I'm asking that question in this regard, and Molly can confirm that I was a bit reluctant to talk about it because I know folks said we tried the quiet route. Now it's about bringing noise and putting a spotlight and putting attention on it. And all I was thinking was, this is Vladimir Putin we talking about here. The more attention you bring, we don't know what this man will do. We don't know what their government will do. As
Stephen, what should be doing in the dark?
Obviously incredibly familiar with Russia and how they do things. What was going on through your mind at that particular moment in time?
Well, when the news first broke, it's just super upsetting. Obviously, the fact that an athlete can be snatched like that, really for nothing.
Okay, so
come on,
for nothing. She broke a law. That's true. A lot of my issues start. Like, let's stop saying that she didn't. Let's stop that. Okay, because when LiAngelo Ball was in China, he stole. I didn't hear quote unquote liberals coming out and saying, "Oh, he didn't do nothing." They were saying he tried to steal in China. Blame his father. That's what we heard, right? I didn't hear anybody try to bring up Brittany Griner's family for her poor decisions over there in Russia. I'll say it again. When LiAngelo Ball got caught up over there in China in college, everyone was saying, "Oh, blame his father. His father is the reason why he thinks that he could do that stuff. You're not in America anymore." But when Brittany Griner, who's a pro, already went to college, been in the WNBA for years, been going to Russia for years, when she falls into this, we hear, "Oh, she didn't do nothing." But the young black quote unquote black boy, LiAngelo Ball, oh yeah, no, he's a bad seed. Blame his father. Man bad, LGBTQ quote unquote black woman good. Okay, I get it. Anything to add there?
No, just it. I didn't even get to that part where I was upset. I mean, it's the fake sensationalism for me, man. Right? It's given like non-sincere. Oh, we were devastated when we found. What? You drank your coffee or your water, ate your donuts, did your whatever routine you're doing nowadays, because I don't know if it's working. You did whatever you need to do to get yourself through the day, and you were just fine. Just fine. And you're gonna be just fine. You were gonna be just fine if she stayed in jail. You're gonna be just fine if she came out. And also too, I don't want to make this seem like, oh yeah, this is such a big time. Like we're gonna be talking about this for days to come. Because let's be real, I mean, at the end of the day, y'all let him go. So I'm not gonna let the tomatoes are tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? They're already spilled. But I mean, at some point, guys, we've got to be honest. If y'all were overseas, you would be stuck. Oh wait, they have one of those, Paul Whelan, and he served this country. And so it's just like, man, I don't know how much I'm supposed to give emotionally to this nonsense when it does not. The math ain't math in 4 years, 9 months. I don't know, but if I'm him, we were just talking about on our podcast about how like, oh, don't go to Colorado because all this magic. If Paul Whelan ever makes his way back to the States, and I heard Rampage, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna drink my coffee and drink my water. I don't drink coffee. I'm gonna drink my water. I'm gonna close my phone and I'm gonna just be like, oh my. Well, if there's one person on the planet, yeah, that arraignment is gonna be one hell of a. So we got Paul Whelan here for can we take a recess? Can we take a recess, please? God, good luck, man. Just good luck. Like I said, man, just good luck. This whole, I'm just sick of it. Devastated. DK is devastated. You're not. You don't give a fuck. You only give a fuck because they got you on TV speaking. I don't even know why they have you speaking. You haven't spoke on issues since you've been in the NBA / WNBA. I never heard you speak on shit before this, and they have you on here now. Like, what are you trying to get a job? I think she might be she's trying to get a job.
Probably.
She's trying to get an upgrade because she's seeing Las Vegas Aces, and I don't know if they've won anything yet. But because I don't know if anybody knows if they won anything yet because nobody watches. But that's neither here nor there. So good luck, man. Good luck with your job hunt because this is some bullshit. Miss me with this shit, bro.
And when you see kind of the government and even the police and how they work, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm like that you would never think of in here. At least I wouldn't. A cop that just is natural over there. Every day, to get out of a speeding ticket, you put. I mean, that's just the way. So the conditions obviously came to mind. A Russian prison, has to be one of the worst places on earth.
Yep, you wouldn't know
that aspect, but also that I was a little bit.
And that's another thing. She just said she played over there for 7 years. She also said she got her citizenship over there. So how come she can't, instead of doing all this bullshit, say, hey, you know what? I did it for 7 years. I never had any issues over running. I didn't get caught up in no nonsense, Like she's saying how different it is. Brittany's been doing over there for years. How come she doesn't know? Oh, I know what it is. It's the entitlement. They're over here bashing the hell out of America and don't realize how good they fucking got it until Thanksgiving rolls around and you're locked up in the fucking Russian penal colony and you're fucking writing fucking, saying I'm sorry letters to President Joe Biden. Like, come on. And then now all of a sudden, we're going to be the biggest advocates for getting people out. You should do that. You should have been doing that while she was locked up. Saying, were you advocating to get Paul Whelan out? Or anyone else? Nah, did you just say, hey, you know what? He's been there for 4 years. He should come home first because, we've been going through it for nine months and it really sucks. So I can only imagine what the hell his family been going through for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? No, of course not. No. Because woe was me. Woe was me. I'm the fucking the WNBA player that gets paid $250,000 a year to play a game that no one fucking watches, no one cares about.
Yeah.
But yet I get to cry that, oh my God, I'm not taken seriously. I'm not respected. Yeah.
Yeah.
Disheartened just about. Because it's been such a great experience for most of us over there. And the fact that they would go to these lengths. Now, granted, and here's the thing when you're dealing with somebody like Putin. He's not playing by anybody's rules. Right. He got his own set of rules. Yeah. And so when you have somebody our side, playing by a set of rules, and then somebody who plays by no rules, it's hard to get the deals done because you don't know what they're capable. I mean, he just invaded, a whole country.
Of course.
He does not care.
And the terror and the
He does not
monstrosity that's
care.
taken place there.
Yeah, I
absolutely.
mean,
and you can
it's-
become a political pawn.
Wait,
like
stop
this.
it.
And she
Stop
did.
it. Stop it.
Yeah,
Just
that's
real
a
quick.
A
I'm sorry.
political
Just-
con.
Yeah,
Whoa.
what the fuck are we doing? So did you just know now? You just realized now that Vladimir Putin was a monster. Didn't care about shit. Played by no rules. You just realized this now? You look, what are we doing here? Come on now. Where's the accountability? We gotta have some. I don't care if she had one little pingent of paraphernalia in her fucking pocket. Fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Fuck are you doing? Like, I
No.
don't like this. When I hear, it's unfortunate. My co-host said it best. It's unfortunate that it was unfortunate when she was in there because obviously it's trumped up charges. We don't want somebody in there for we don't want somebody here that's getting thrown into jail for 20 years for
Exactly.
little weed like that. That's just not okay as a whole. But to act as though you didn't understand this landscape before you fucking hopped on that damn plane, then hopped in that line, hopped in that damn baggage check. Come the fuck on. This has got to stop. This whole idea that everything is sugar and spice and everything nice. America really got y'all fucked up, y'all. I'm telling you right now, y'all need to understand the world is a cold and dark place. The rules that you're talking about, other countries don't give a fuck about. Because the rules don't mean shit. There's either winners, and see, this is what happens when you play with participation trophies all day long. There are winners, there's winners and losers. And other countries understand this better than everybody. And better than y'all. Because guess what? They won, guys. They won.
Yeah.
And we lost.
And again, you know what is what's interesting? After every trade, NFL, MLB, NBA, they always do who won the trade, who lost the trade. How come none of these pundits are doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Throw his accolades up.
Yeah, we're gonna do it for you guys right now. The U.S. lost this trade. We lost this trade because, again, all Brittany Griner is the moniker of progressivism. That's what progressivism is. Hey, I'm a quote unquote LGBTQ woman. Who knows? She might come back and say, now all of a sudden I'm trans, I'm a man. Because she's been saying all this man hatred and all this stuff for years. So I wouldn't be surprised. But that's what progressivism is. And that's another reason why that league sucks. Because I have a daughter on the way. My daughter's going to be born in like less than 30 days. Do you think I'm going to take my daughter to go watch a Brittany Griner play? Why the fuck would I? Look at her. She's 6'8", tattooed, crazy as hell. There's nothing feminine about her. She fucking hates men. She's chest bumping other fucking chicks that she probably turned out. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. No, why the hell would I bring my daughter that? That's why I gave Andre Iguodala a whole lot of respect years ago when he said, "I'm not allowed to play basketball." You heard about that, Mike? When he did that?
No. I that was a great point, brother. I haven't heard about that in a minute.
Yeah,
no, I definitely do remember that.
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not. No, I'm not,
and they came for him. They came for him so hard.
Yeah, but hey, I totally agree. There's no way in hell.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Honestly, my daughter probably is not going to play any sports because I've been around to know, like, hey, first of all, basketball that's an easy pass ticket to being turned out, right? Number one, and then softball, you have a better chance of not getting turned out. But I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen too. A lot of these softball chicks be, they be choosing, right? So yeah, it's likely that no, my daughter will not be playing sports. And it is what it is. It's call it what you want, but you know what? Hey, I preserve the right to preserve my daughter's freedom and her pursuit of happiness. And how I do that and ensure that is limiting the amount of chaos I allow to enter her life. So, I can't have chaos and confusion just ringing on in. And the females basketball locker room has to be a place full of confusion.
Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, it's rough in there. Yeah. It's definitely rough in there. It's definitely rough in there.
That's all this was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was a political move by him. He snatched
Come on.
the his profile person that he
What?
put over there.
Yeah.
She's easy to spot over there, you know. And it was just it was heartbreaking.
Right.
And especially
No, but you know what? She's
guys
right
played
though.
their super.
She's right. She's right though, because of what you were saying earlier. Because they literally placed her on that LGBTQ Black Women Magic pedestal, and essentially they did make her the most high profile person. Like every single week, something about she's losing all this weight. She's in a 6x6. She's 6'8" in a 6x6. Oh god. All this shit every single week. Mind you, she's not even the best college WNBA player in the game. She's been traded at least 4 to 5 different teams.
Yeah.
She is a underachiever. So this is, what are we talking about here? And they have made her, and my co-host, when he makes the point, guys, about how she has become the pulpit by which these damn agendas can now run around and run crazy and talk wild. Look at the power. You guys you're not watching the movie set out before you. This is the power of an agenda. 50 years ago, she is stuck in Russia.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, she's probably stoned already. I mean, I'm sorry. She's probably already, they ain't even gonna hold it. They're gonna be like, oh, this is blasphemous. This is Boshnikov. No. Are you a man or a woman? Are you a Mrs. or a Mister?
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Should I call you Mister? Why are you gay?
Imagine some random ass African dude just shows up at the Russian prison like, he's like, we have a guest for you, madam. We have a guest for you, madam. And all of a sudden the dude opens the door. There's a number of things we need to ask you at this moment. It seems as though there is an agenda that you are trying to meet. And we must ask the pivotal question. Why are you gay? Why?
This guy comes like, I am the Chancellor of Uganda. I've come here by plane, train, and bus. The Prime Minister of Uganda wants to know, why do you use banana wrong way?
Yeah, they use the cucumber. They insert the cucumber, and they don't have the proper appendages to be able to engage in the sexual acts. So instead, they use what's called a banana. Do you know what a banana is? A banana or a cucumber or a hot dog. You see the hot dog?
I am a human rights activist. I am a human rights activist.
Oh. Guys, if you don't know what we're referencing to, please check out the Truth Media podcast, where we did a hilarious episode on a Ugandan interview with a human rights activist masquerading, a LGBTQ activist masquerading as a human rights activist. That was just absolutely hilarious. It was probably one of our most fun videos yet. So yes, please check that out if you haven't already. Jesus, man.
All right, let's get back to this because we just got sidetracked.
Yeah, for real. Holy shit, man. Damn, Becky.
To Bird, Diana. I mean, Tina, you could go down the list of women's players that have played there and had really good experience.
Yeah,
you're not helping.
Took us in, and
that's my point. That's my point.
Yeah, she ain't helping.
That's my point. Everyone knows, like, women basketball players have been doing it since Love and Basketball. They put it in the movie. Okay, this ain't nothing new. Brittany's been there before. So the question should be, what happened this time? You know, hey, she was careless and cavalier in what she was doing because she takes for granted all the rights and liberties that we have over here. She got caught up in that whole woke shit, that whole, oh, I'm black and I'm a woman and I'm LGBTQ and I'm oppressed, I'm triple oppressed, I'm quadruple oppressed, all this dumb shit. And now you wind up in Russia, and a place that you've been for many years and made a lot of money over there, right? Because you keep going. So clearly they weren't disrespecting you over there. But then now all of a sudden, oh, big, bad Russia. And I'm not saying that Russia is not big or bad. Obviously, communism, no. But come on, now all of a sudden Russia's bad, and Becky Hammond is literally sitting here saying, "Oh yeah, me, Lisa Leslie, and all these other different WNBA stars and Hall of Famers all played basketball in Russia. We never had any problems. Russian people always treated us well." You don't say, Becky. Becky with the good hair. You don't say. You don't say.
And then something like this happens, and it sends, just shivers down your spine. That even that, when they were sending calls and trying to get, I'm like, the fact that her club couldn't get her out, because your club can pretty much get you out of anything over there. Yeah. So the fact that her club, her local government, couldn't get her out, told me right away this is coming from the top.
Yeah, this isn't even about her.
Yeah, this is a huge problem. Because
is that not an indictment on its own? Oh, whatever. The club should have been able to get her out. So what she's saying is that things that happen over there, WNBA players go to Russia and do shit and break the law and live above the Russian people and Russian society. Ooh. So by her not being able to get out over that, that's how I know it came from above. And that may be correct. That may be correct. But that, again, that is not helping the situation, because all that says is that, okay, so what, y'all go over there and y'all act a fucking fool. So look, I have an issue with Russia fucking putting their foot down and saying, fuck this shit. Y'all come over here, y'all do what the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? And then you get a phone call from your organization, and then we let you go, and it just keeps happening every fucking year. Like, no, you know what? Nah. You know what I'm saying? Nah, fuck that. So thoughts on that part? Do you have any thoughts on that part?
No, they're turning our girls out, they're doing all this other stuff. Nah. You want to be tall? You want to be tall and all impressed? Be tall in our jail. Come on, sit on down next to Rush niggas.
Because
Vlad.
typically, like I said, you can make a phone call over there and you can get it.
You heard what she said? Yo, Becky Hammond did not do any favors to this. I'm rewinding it a little bit just so y'all can hear this last part. She just started really spilling the beans and making the whole situation worse for Brittany Griner and that whole movement, because she's telling the truth. So I commend her for telling the truth, but she doesn't understand how it's going to go across. I mean, most people
because she shouldn't be. That's the thing, and they picked the wrong person because she was not supposed. She has never been on a pulpit.
Yeah,
she's never been on a pulpit. She's never talked about anything, and yet they found that she was the appropriate person. They should have just brought some. They're better off bringing Cam Chancellor. I mean, Carrie Champion or better back. I know she hates ESPN, but they're better off bringing her back so she could, whitewash these. I mean, talk these issues out to bed.
Or Jamel Hill.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, bring them back.
Yeah, go full walk.
This was the wrong.
I should have titled this video "Becky Hammond Tells the Truth," but I never watched it. I just know that they had her on.
No, we do it live. Becky with the good hair tells the truth.
Becky with the good hair tells the truth. Yep.
Yeah, that might be your caption.
The Russian people took us in, and
hold on.
Of women's players that have played there and had really good experiences. The Russian people took us in, and took really great care of us. And then something like this happens, and it sends, just shifts down your spine. That even that, when it was saying they were making phone calls and trying to get. The fact that her club couldn't get her out.
You see the face she's making? Like the fact that her club couldn't get her out. And again, she knows the charges. So for her to say that and to say it in that way, for her to say it and say it in that way, that means that things like that have happened before.
Oh yeah.
So she's confident that something like that she should have been able to get out on. So yes, basically these WNBA players, they go over there and they be doing whatever the fuck they want to do, acting a fool, rambunctious and shit. Like not respecting authority.
Club can pretty much get you out of anything over there.
Your club could basically get you out of anything over there. How will you know that, Becky Hammond? We know that you played 7 years over there. We know that you had dual citizenship. So how do you know that they can get you basically out of anything? You're not just saying that. You're saying that from experience. That's my point. That is my point. So for you to sit there and say and then get mad that she got locked up, like you can't have both. Yeah, we do whatever the fuck we want, but they actually locked us up one time. What? Come on.
There. Yeah. So the fact that her club, her local government, couldn't get her out, told me right away this is coming from the top.
Yeah, this isn't even about her.
Yeah, this is a huge problem because.
And that might be true, but at the end of the day, are you out here right now, Becky Hammond, advocating that WNBA players and female basketball players as a whole just, hey, when y'all go to Russia, be on your P's and Q's. Stop with the bullshit. Are you doing that? No. You're saying, oh, it's got to be bigger than her. It's got to be like political. She's being used as a political pawn. But I highly doubt that too, to be honest with you. I highly doubt that. But then again, you know what? I don't know. Because Putin probably looks at fucking Biden like, this guy's a fucking moron. You know what I'm saying? I could pull this off.
I mean, he did.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
No, but that's what I'm saying. He knows. Like they know their whole what's it called? Their whole I don't say cabinet, their whole like everything about them. They know that this is, you could get this. They knew that they could get it. They were just gonna take some time, and they had time. They had time. They were like, yo, put that the music's a little high. But yeah, they had the time on their side. They're like, bro, we'll slap her with 9 years, and hey, look, if you really want her, you know what we want. That's we want to give you. We want Paul Whelan and Brittany Griner for this guy. It looks like the people in your constituency is looking like they don't give a fuck about Paul. It looks like they want this tall, dusty looking woman. I think that's the trade you need to be looking out for. Because last time we checked, what we got her for? 9 years? Yeah. She could stay. Is there anybody else that you want? Is there anybody else that you need? No. You know what we want. We like some, and we want some. We can do this the easy way, or we could do this the hard way. But either way, we gonna the choice is yours. We gonna get him. We gonna get him. And get him, they sure did. And he got off that plane probably like, I'm every Russian. It's all in me. Yo, he was probably, oh my God, he probably got off playing the Russian anthem on his fucking phone, like, da-da-da-da. I don't know the Russian anthem, but he was probably out there looking happy as a motherfucker. Ready to go to work. If he wasn't ready to do work for the government before, he is ready to do it now. Yo. Oh my God. He got out of a 25-year bid. He was serving life. He was probably at some black site where never to be found again, and he has seen the light. And Paul Whelan over there serving our country, still sitting in darkness probably. Yo, are you still there?
Yeah, you can't see me?
Yeah, I didn't know. I wasn't sure because you were putting your eyes on the camera. I wasn't sure if you were still on there. But yeah, so that's just it's just crazy to me, man. It's just crazy to me. Are you done with the video?
Yeah, the video's done. Yeah.
So yeah.
No, I'm not done. We're still live.
No, I mean, I know. I thought you meant we were done with the ESPN video.
Yeah, no, we're done. Yeah, that's over.
But yeah, that was my thoughts on that, man. Because that's just the ignorant, not the ignorance, the naivety that these people are exuding, man. Like there hasn't been worse shit that's gone on in the world. It's just really weird to me.
Yeah, but you know that the thing is in America, we're afforded such luxury that you don't understand the bubble that you're actually in. You know, because I harken back to this on I almost said on my channel. This is my channel. On this channel, a lot of your brothers have heard me say this before, and I'll say it again. People are out there ready and willing to speak on things they know nothing about. People would talk to you about communism, Marxism. They've never read the Communist Manifesto. They don't know who the hell Karl Marx is. They don't know what Soviet Russia was. They don't know shit about history, but yet they'll speak to you, or not even try. They will speak to you about these things, but never read the book. Never read shit. Never did their due diligence to educate themselves and actually have an educated opinion on the matter. And that's the same thing with, like, you know, we see here. People just come out and talk, and it's like, you know, like they don't care. Like Becky Hammond just came out and said, "Oh yeah, Russia used Brittany Griner as a political pawn," and that's what you're using her as well, Becky Hammond. You're using her as a political pawn to elevate your status. You're trying to piggyback off her to grow your platform, to grow your relevancy. All right, life is about the used and the users.
Oof.
That's what life is. People use people for their own gain. Now, does that mean that every time it's malicious and ill-intended? No, of course not. No, you know, you can use people to get something and they get something out of it. That's called mutual using, right? But then there's different levels of it where you can actually like just use the shit out of somebody and they get nothing out of it. You reap all the benefit, all the reward. You manipulate them and stuff like that. So no, like Becky Hammond, what separates you from Russia? Because she said that. She said Russia just used her as a political pawn. And Molly's like, yeah, it wasn't even about her. Okay, so then what are you getting out of this, guys? She's already been released. You don't have to bring awareness to it. No, you're trying to grow your platforms, especially Becky Hammond. I've never seen her on any kind of show.
Bruh.
Ever. I've never even seen her speak during the game or post game. Like, even when she was a quote unquote NBA assistant coach, I've never seen. I haven't heard Becky Hammond's voice until today.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point.
But anyway, y'all, as y'all already know, do me a favor. If you're watching this video, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if we got this one right. Let me know if we got this one wrong. Also, hey, we did a live about an hour ago on the other channel, the mother channel, The Truth Media Podcast. YouTube search The Truth Media Podcast. You will find us. All right. We did a video, like I said, roughly an hour ago. That was a doozy. Check it out. And then I have some upcoming events, guys. I'm about to be releasing part 2 out of 3 of my short film series, The King's Request. All right, part 2 will be. I'm looking at releasing it sometime this weekend. All right, I will keep you updated, but my plan is to finally release it this weekend. Right now, I'm going through some like last minute editing, all that stuff. It's about 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Again, it is a sequel or a continuation of the first part. Again, this is a trilogy, so be on the lookout for that. Also, as you guys know already, we have goals here. We are going to get to 500 subscribers by this year's end. Right now, we're at 2. That means we need about 5,000 more. All right, so no, but seriously, it's a we thing. All right, it's not a me thing; it's a we thing. I can't do this without y'all. So I appreciate all the love and support that I've gotten up until this point, and the continued love and support. But hey, we have to grow this platform. That way, others can hear the message. Because all you have to do is open up a newspaper. I don't know about y'all, but I get the newspaper delivered to my house daily. I'll be honest, I don't get to read it every day, but I do get it daily. And when I don't read it on that day, I do go back and read it when I get the chance. Because again, I get a new newspaper, and it's not anything like national. I get the local paper. So, but I digress. Anyway, it's about growing the channel. It's about sharing the word. It's about not hoarding it for yourself, which people tend to do. When they find a good thing, they want to shelter it and all that stuff. No, we have to grow this, because what good is the good word if we're the only one that knows it? We have to do our part. It's a we thing. Again, it's not a me thing. It's not a double A hef thing. It's about, this is us. We are at 300 subscribers. We are going to get to 500 subscribers. We are going to surpass that. We are going to continue to set goals and break goals. That's what we're going to do, right? Because we are a group of men that understand the importance of having a network of men speaking about manly things and not being worried about being attacked for it. All right? Y'all can come here and y'all can come in the chats and get your points out and your thoughts and your ideas out. If you want to come on a show, let us know. We'll bring you on a show. We have a voice. I know we live in a time where it seems like men are being persecuted, right? Especially quote unquote black men. We're at the bottom of the goddamn totem pole. We are at the bottom of the goddamn totem pole. We are at the bottom of the goddamn totem pole. You got the white man, the white woman. You got the black female. She above you, nigga, and she'll be the first to tell you that. She'll be the first to tell you that. All right, and then they put the quote unquote the gay black dude above you, heterosexual black man. You know what I'm saying? Men in general, heterosexual men in general, you are respectively at the bottom. It just so happens that quote unquote black heterosexual men are beneath y'all, but y'all at the bottom too. And the sooner y'all understand that, the sooner y'all realize that, then y'all start to embrace the message that we bring out on this channel, on his channel, Q Fusion Reacts, on the mother channel. We are at a time right now where participation is pivotal. We have these movements that are just garnering so much attention, so much money, so many resources. And they do it in the worst ways. They manipulate people. They'll tell you Black Lives Matter, but they won't tell you that quote unquote black men's lives matter. But I'm telling you right now, men's lives matter. Quote unquote black men's lives matter. To those people, if they deem their lives to matter. I can't tell you that your life matters. I can't make your life matter. I can tell you that my life matters because I see the value in my life. There's a lot of people out there that do not see the value in their lives. There's a lot of brothers out there. There's a lot of men out there, period, that do not see the value in their life. The value comes from within. You substantiate yourself. These videos, the Truth Media Podcast, is a way to bring men into the fold, to bring males into the fold, to understand their true potential, their true calling. Is not to be some quote unquote incel. It's not to be some quote unquote red pill, blue pill, black pill. None of that. Not to be some misogynist. Not to be some woman hater. Not to be any of that. But to understand that we live in a ever-changing, dynamic world environment. And we have to understand our role and our part to live symbiotically with everything else. Everything has a role to play. Okay? Life is about roles in casting, like in a movie. But you have to understand that you cast yourself. If you're the jester, you casted yourself as such.
Yes, sir.
So when are you going to wake up and recast yourself? You can start right now by liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel. Like, share, and subscribe to the Truth Media Podcast. Like, share, and subscribe to Q Fusion Reacts. It starts today. It starts today, y'all. After releasing one of the biggest arms dealers in the world, I don't want to hear this administration talk about gun control. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
We were just about to end the video. Like, damn. Hey, that's something I did not even talk about. I didn't even think.
Yo, for real. Good shit.
For y'all out there. I know y'all can see it, but let me read it. This needs to be heard. After releasing one of the biggest arms dealers in the world, I don't want to hear this administration talk about gun control. And I agree. The next, where's Ron from the last podcast he did? Because I wish he was here because he was talking about mass shootings.
Mm-hmm.
The next mass shooting that happens, we all know Joe Biden's going to be front and center. Oh, this is why we got to get legislation. To get the guns and all these assault rifles and using all that verbiage and terminology, knowing some bullshit, knowing that Biden has guns all up in and around his house, but he wants to take our guns away. After he let out one of the biggest arms dealers, exactly. Come on, man. Thank you for that comment, brother. That is 100% on point, and I'm kind of upset with myself that I missed that. But hey, we do it live. So,
do it live, y'all.
Yeah, man. So, but that's huge, though. That is, yeah. You know what? It's sad how I said that, but it's inevitable that there will be another mass shooting. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that I said, "Oh, wait till the next mass shooting," but it's coming. We know that, right? We know that, and it's not because of lack of gun control laws. It's, you get people that are mentally unstable, and there's a whole bunch of red flags that people just choose to ignore, mainly the family. It starts in the house.
Mm-hmm.
People know when their kids is off. They know, but they allow it to continue. Not saying that you should, kill your damn child, but have a blessed night. Oh,
yeah, no, that wasn't what I was putting my hands at. The last thing you were saying, my fault. That was too valiant. My bad. Yeah,
I appreciate it, Valiant. Thank you so much for the comments. Thank you for the love and support, man. I'll check you next time. I want to read this one. I can't read it because it was it didn't pop up. Biden's like that grandfather who peacefully passes away slobbering in his sleep, but the passenger in his car die yelling and screaming. Literally every. Wow, that is 100%. Shit. I like the descriptive language there.
Yeah, that was tough.
The grandfather who peacefully passes away in his sleep while he was driving. And everyone's like screaming as they all meet their untimely death. Yeah. After they all were like, "Hey, let's." Hold on, I'm gonna add to this, Valiant. After they were all like, "Hey, let Grandpa drive. Let Grandpa drive. He just got out of the hospital and he can't, up from down. But let's let Grandpa drive. We're gonna keep behind him. He can do it. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna champion everything that we want. He wants ice cream for breakfast too. So yes, let's let fucking senile Grandpa drive us. You know what I'm saying? And then he's driving and he peacefully passes away while he's driving. And then now they're all screaming like, "Oh my God, we made a huge mistake. We made a huge mistake."
Grandpa.
No, Grandpa. They don't even care that Grandpa's dead. They're just mad that they're about to die because they're the same.
Yeah, you're right.
They don't care. They don't care that Grandpa Biden died. They care that now they're about to die because he died peacefully. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm taking him to get ice cream and such in 1945 in bikinis."
Yeah, I'm dead. And they're like, "Why'd you let that motherfucker drive? I told you you shouldn't have drove. I told you." It's like, "What? You were telling me you should have been the first one." It's like, "Oh, nah, fuck this. We're about to fucking die." It's like, "Yo, kick him out the car." He's like, "No, it's too late now. Here come the cliff. Here comes the boom. Ready or not. Here comes the boom from the south."
Yeah, but anyway, hey,
man.
it's interesting. We were literally wrapping it up, and then my man Valiant, thank you again for the comments. And the guys, I tell you all the time, don't be shy. If you want to add to what's going on, whether you agree or disagree, we're not the type to just, if you say something that's contrary to what we're saying or what you perceive us to believe, or me, because mainly this is my channel.
Yes, sir.
Then I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I hear what you gotta say. You know what I'm saying? We can have a discourse around it. It doesn't have to. I'm not interested in going anywhere else. I'm not interested in expelling that much energy. To be quite honest with you, if you bring up something that's compelling, then by all means, I'll think about it. You might sway me. You might change my idea or give me something to at least think about, or you might say something. I'm like, this motherfucker is just crazy. But at the end of the day, I respect your point of view. There's different perspectives. On the last podcast we did, we had a guy named Ron from Denver, Colorado. That's a totally different perspective. He said he's a quote unquote white dude from Denver, Colorado, in his 40s.
Yeah, 54 years old, I believe.
54 or 44.
I thought he said 54. Maybe I was off.
All right, so let's just average that out. He's about 48 years old. So, either way, different perspectives, guys. This is for you. This is the whole network that we are creating. That's why the mother channel is called the Truth Media Network, and our podcast, our mutual podcast, is called the Truth Media Podcast. But it's a network that we're growing because we're taking back free speech. We're taking back free thought. Like I said in the beginning of the last video, the last video we did. I don't care. People say, "Oh, that guy's racist," whatever. Who gives a fuck? Let him speak. Because either he's gonna say some things that you might be like, you know what? I don't disagree with that. You know what I'm saying? The conclusion I might disagree with, but what he's saying, I see it. Yeah, I agree. That stuff happens. Or he might just hang himself. Sometimes you have to let people hang themselves.
Figuratively. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, figuratively. Yeah. Let them put it around their neck and start walking figuratively. And then the more they talk is them actually walking, and then they start to hang. Let them hang themselves. There's no reason to try to combat everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everyone that has a goddamn opinion. Because everyone has an opinion. I'm not here to fight everybody. But look, y'all, it's been real. I want y'all to please do me a favor. Give it up for Q Fusion Reacts for taking time out to come on this channel, all right, to give his insight, input, his energy. All right, we appreciate it. And again, anyone out there that wants to come on this channel, the Truth Media Podcast, or Q Fusion Reacts, reach out to us, okay? We are open. We are available, all right? And have a blessed night, y'all. Have a great weekend. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what you want us to talk to next or talk about next. Pardon me. Anything you want to say at the end?
No, sir. You covered it all.
All right. Well, it has been truly my pleasure. Peace.